At all times means from the beginning to the end of your shift, on projects, plants, shops, and even the enclosed cabs of most equipment. Remember that if you're working after dark, the vest needs to have light reflecting strips.
Hold on now, I want to make sure you understand that. We expect you to wear a hard hat, safety vest, or high visibility shirt and leather boots that have hard-toed protection while you're on a project, a plant, or in a shop. If you need additional personal protective equipment, ask your supervisor immediately.
Some of the work you'll be doing requires special protective clothing. If you are in doubt about the specific personal protective equipment required or available, check with your supervisor. Whenever you're exposed to an injury from flying particles or chemical splashes, you'll need to wear safety glasses, goggles, face shields, or a combination of these eye protectors. Whenever there are harmful dusts, fumes, vapors, or gases in your work area, you'll need to wear respiratory protection. Do not wear a respirator unless you have been trained to do so and have been approved to wear a respiratory protective device by a physician. Some of our work requires employees to handle concrete products, acids, or other chemicals. Before working with any of these, make sure you have the proper gloves, boots, and eye protection. Anytime you are exposed to noise that exceeds 85 decibels, you will need to wear earplugs or muffs. As a general rule, anytime you need to shout to be heard by someone standing close by, you'll need some type of hearing protection. Most of our work involves the use of heavy construction equipment. Your life and the lives of others depends on you being alert at all times and knowing what's going on around you. Whether you're on the ground or operating a piece of equipment, take responsibility for protecting yourself and others working around you. Equipment and machinery can only be operated by qualified and authorized people. Who's qualified? By qualified, we mean anyone who has the proper training or experience for that equipment and who has been directed or authorized to use a piece of equipment by one of our supervisors. Safe equipment operation also depends on the condition of the equipment itself. Operators and truck drivers must make a walk-around safety inspection at the start of each shift.
Whoa now, this one's really important. If you're asked to operate a piece of equipment, we expect you to make an informed decision about the safety of that equipment before you fire it up. You will be provided a form to document your inspections every day, but under no circumstances are you expected to operate equipment that is unsafe or does not have all of its safety devices. If you identify a problem, document it on your equipment inspection form. Most importantly, notify your supervisor immediately.
We expect you to check the steering, brakes, lights, horn, backup alarm, and other safety equipment like fire extinguisher and safety reflectors. If there's any problem that affects its safe operation, document the hazard, report it to your supervisor, and don't use that equipment until the problem has been corrected. Additionally, you will need to re-inspect your equipment before you return to work if there has been a repair or if it has been refueled. Anytime you leave a vehicle or piece of equipment unattended, make sure that it is parked securely with any ground-engaging tools fully lowered, brakes set, and the engine shut down. When fueling a vehicle with gasoline or liquid petroleum gas, make sure that the engine is off while you're filling the tank. Every time you are the operator or passenger in equipment of vehicles that have seat belts, you are required to wear them. Accident statistics prove that wearing a seat belt can improve your chances of survival.
Hey, make sure you remember this one. You are expected to wear a seat belt when there's one on the piece of equipment or vehicle you are operating. Additionally, we limit the number of people that are allowed to ride on construction equipment like pavers, rollers, and loaders to the number of seats and seat belts available on that equipment. That's right, if there's only one seat, there should only be one person on that piece of equipment.
So anytime you're operating equipment that has rollover protection, or you're driving a car, pickup, or truck, wear your seatbelt. The bed of a pickup, the running boards of trucks, the bucket of a loader, or the raised screed deck on a paving machine are good examples of some places you are not allowed to ride.